Someone texting and driving.
Or maybe adjusting their GPS or playing with the radio.
The U.S. Department of Transportation says almost 700,000 drivers use electronic devices every day.
Alex George shows us what she found when she hit the road with our cameras to see distracted driving in action. Alex.
Patricia, texting and driving is banned in 47 states and the District of Columbia, including Tennessee and Georgia. But we hit the road with our camera and the people we saw behind the wheel just didn't seem to care. We are going on a tour of the Tennessee Valley to see how many people are texting and driving. And to do this, we'll have one camera right here in the back seat. We'll have another camera right here to let you see me. And we'll have another camera in the front dashboard to let you see what we see. With these cameras attached to the windshield and our photographer Blaine in the back seat, the driver is able to be hands-free and focus on the road.
Yeah, right here, right here.
It doesn't take long to find a cell phone in hand.
It's almost 5 o'clock. We are on Gun Barrel coming up to East Brainerd. We're sitting at a stoplight and the person next to us has their phone out right in their face texting. So we're going to kind of follow and see if that also affects them, not just when they're sitting at the stoplight, but when we're driving and the light turns green.
And when that light changes to green, the driver sits in the same place, not even realizing it's time to move. Even when the rain makes driving more dangerous, the texting doesn't stop. Coming down Shallowford Road, most drivers are focused on navigating the weather. But even in traffic, this driver is looking at their phone, not the road. Being on the road with drivers who aren't paying attention is especially dangerous when driving is your job.
See a lot of things, mostly people texting and driving. They're all over the place. They look at everything but the road. With
an 18-wheeler, Daryl Odin can just glance down and see right into most vehicles.
So I see them on laptops playing with them.
And even though this truck is hard to ignore, Odin says he might as well be invisible to drivers on their phones.
Cars will swerve, cut you off, they'll cut us off. I mean, I get cut off a lot all the time by them, so. And you know, you see them kind of hold their head up, look up for a few seconds, back down on the phone. Oh yeah, it's very scary, very scary. I mean, I don't see it getting any better out here.
And out on the road, it was obvious that texting wasn't the only thing people were doing. During rush hour, 5 o'clock on a Monday, right when traffic is picking up, this woman is putting on makeup behind the wheel. No matter what distracted drivers were doing, their eyes didn't stay on the road. So why take the risk?
You know, it's one of those things you never think it's going to happen to you until it does.
Cheyenne Downs, a student at UTC, saw the horrors of distracted driving.
6 high school seniors of my senior class die in car accidents.
Those deaths made tragic headlines in the Nashville suburbs when Cheyenne was a high school senior.
I worked with one of them and we're acquaintances and stuff, so it definitely hit the community very hard.
It's something Downs says she will never forget.
Pick what's more important to you, like focusing on the road or focusing on your phone.
And those examples were just some of the ones that we caught on camera. We saw almost a dozen more examples of distracted driving. Josh?
Thank you, Alex. According to the DMV, at least